News, my lovely, wonderful people. Having gunfire at Wike's ward at Rivers local government election turned violence. I mean, we were expecting this. We're not expecting anything less. In fact, before now, we've seen that things have already been heating up with regards to the local government election in Rivers State. We have the Fubara camp, who is supposed to be the governor of the state, and who is supposed to primarily, be in charge, okay, to supervise and make sure that the local government elections goes well. However, we have order from above. We have Abuja connection trying to infiltrate into all of this. And right now, what we can see is the election has finally come, and what is happening is beyond words. In Wike's word, from his own local government area, heavy gunshots, and this thing has really, really turned beyond you can ever imagine. And everybody's just wondering what Wike really wants in Rivers State. He wants to be the chairman, the one who decide what happened, and every other person is a subordinate. You live from his hands, his fingers. You practically eat from his hands. It ought not to be so, but trust me, this is what is happening. As everybody's just watching and, waiting patiently to see, if the government will do the right thing. I mean, who is the government anyway? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Heavy gunfire at Wike's ward as Rivers local government election turned violent. See what is going on now. The ongoing local government election in Rivers State has descended into chaos with heavy gunfire erupt at the Rumukwe community, hometown of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Chief Nyesom Wike. It should be noted that Wike, a former governor of the state, is at odds with the present governor, Sim Fubara, who against all odds has gone ahead with conducting the grassroots election for the local government chairman. Their tenure has expired since 2023. However, Wike fight with Fubara has not given him the opportunity to concentrate and make sure this happen. Fubara has finally made up his mind that this will happen, ensuring that court order and everything is in place. Wike has been fighting tirelessly to see to it that this does not happen. However, the day has come, and right now we can see gunfire, heavy alarm all over the place in order to frustrate the effort of what is going on already. Everyone is just waiting patiently as the people of Rivers State are looking patiently to see how all of this will play out. It is important that we understand, Nigerians, we need to move forward. It should be noted that eyewitnesses report reports that unidentified individuals stormed the area, warning residents to stay indoors as electoral officers arrive at the ward, asking them not to vote. Go and stay indoors. Don't come out to vote. At least one person has been rushed to the hospital after spraying of gunshots all across the air. One person has been injured who has been rushed to the hospital. Everyone is waiting patiently to see what the next line of action is. These are unknown gunmen who has come out to start shooting indiscriminately, trying to intimidate the people and prevent them from participating in the election. However, this is what is happening now. So my lovely people, you can see that election where they go do quietly. Wike people no want make people drink water, poke up for ground, because if he say after this local government chairman election, Fubara may have upper hand, which he does not want Fubara to have. So he wants to make sure that he oppress and put Fubara down, because he cannot sit down and allow this to happen. So you can begin to understand what's going on in Nigeria, that oppression, suppression is part of what is going on right now. It ought not to be so, but sadly, these are some of the issues that are on ground. Can you imagine? Unknown government just came, intimidating the people, warning them not to come out, that if they do, they will have themselves to blame. Can you imagine? Is that not their civic responsibility to come out and vote and pick a candidate of their choice? However, oppression is now is now in the atmosphere, ensuring that everyone is oppressed, and does not come out to vote. So how will you be, if people does not vote, how will you be able to reconcile and say these are the leaders? This is exactly what is happening, and why we should pay attention and do not allow the same thing over and over again. Wike is in Abuja, but yet he wants to control rivers, and he met his match. I can say in Fubara, he met his match. He was one of those who earnestly supported Fubara to ensure that Fubara became governor. But on becoming governor, Wike wants to now, he wants to be the judge and the jury. He wants to both decide the case, and and Fubara said, no, 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 Wike, you can't do this. You can't do this. So this is the real problem now on ground as we see all of this matter unfold. The truth of it is that Nigerians, we're not taking sides, but we must make sure that every single person understands, okay, the perils of what is going on. It's just an oppressive situation we are experiencing in this country, and until we all begin to align, with one voice and say no, enough is enough, we may not be able to get out of this very in hurry. Every one of us needs to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible, and we rise up to the occasion and bring Nigeria out of the same calamity over and over again, and ensure that these leaders who are thinking that they are the alpha and omega, of which they are not, because they want to control. You see, that part of controlling is what has brought Nigeria to where it is today. These people wants to decide what happens to the people and make sure that they continue to remain there. Irrespective of what Nigerians want, they don't care. They just want to be the ones who decide, the face of Africa, the face of Nigeria, or the face of a state. And it's not supposed to be so. So my people, every one of us should arise and ensure that we support good cause. If something is wrong, we must and should speak out for it. We should not allow the same thing over and over again. If we must move forward, everybody will have to come on board and say, no way, no way, enough is enough. So this is what is happening, and why every single one of us, must rise up together. We cannot afford to have, oppression on people who are now our leaders, people who we have given the mandate to lead, okay, and to be leaders. You see oppression all over the place for them. So every one of us have got a duty to ensure that we do what is right. Every one of us have got a duty to do what is right and what is needed to move us forward. Please don't forget, you are important. Please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. We must stick together and defeat oppression. God bless. Bye for now.